Good Sunday morning, guys. And listen, thank you for being here with me. I am Melvin Casey Lars. I am one of the authors of Just an Ordinary George, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Your denial is your conscience. It's Sunday, September, what is today anyway? September 13th, 2020. My colleagues and I, Dunson Coney, Dara Triplett, we want to issue you a challenge. And we want to issue the world a challenge. It was very disturbing on Thursday night as we sat and watched Thursday night football. We watched these gentlemen come together, a team, the Houston, excuse me, Titans and Kansas City Chiefs. Players came out to show unity. So, what do your good people in the stands do? Many of them booed. So, we want to issue a challenge to the world. Not are we just talking about our book, Just an Ordinary George, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Your denial is your conscience. We're talking about the conscience of the world. So we are issuing to you what I call our George Perry Floyd Jr. Challenge. Now, that challenge is very simple, but I do want to put a precursor in there. If you have respiratory problems, we do not want you to try this. So our George Perry Floyd Jr. challenge is real simple. And this is for all of the clergy. We know people are getting ready to go to church. We know we talk about being Christians and watching TV. Our church is on TV and we're having all these discussions about people in their lives. Well, listen, here's our George Perry Floyd Jr. challenge. We are challenging the world to simply sit quietly for 46 seconds. Now, while you're sitting quietly, we need you to hold your breath. That's what I said. Hold your breath for 46 seconds. Now, while you're holding your breath for 46 seconds, we want you to imagine being under duress, being frustrated, being upset, knowing that you are being unjustly treated, knowing that you may not take another breath. So we want you to take that challenge for yourselves. Why do we want you to take that challenge? We want you to get the full scope of what's really happening across the world when there's racial inequality and people being mistreated and taken for granted and not being given their place on God's earth. It doesn't belong to any of us, it belongs to God. So, our challenge to you today, and I'm going to let you guys get back to your church services, those of you that may have broken away. We want you to take our George Perry Floyd Jr. challenge. Sit quietly 46 seconds. Hold your breath. And while you're holding your breath, think about what if I would not be able to breathe in the next 46 seconds voluntarily? So, this is what we have for you today and every day. Think about it. We have Sunday football getting ready to come on. Not it'll be on all day long, all day Sunday night football, tomorrow night Monday night football, and you will have those, and dare I say, so-called Christians, and all of these people that's talking about patriotism in those stands, trying to boo a positive action because we are trying to bring light to all of the craziness that's happening in this world with the hatred that's out there. So, guys, I'll end with this. If you have a respiratory problem, please do not try this. However, if you do not, we need you to sit quietly 46 seconds. Hold your collective breaths. Think about being under duress, not knowing if you will ever be able to take another breath. With that, this has been Melvin Casey Lars. We invite you to get you a copy of Just an Ordinary George, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Your denial is your conscience. Because when we deny another person a human right that was given to us by our Creator, we are in fact the problem. And we are part of that problem. So we want you guys to take that challenge. Our George Perry Floyd Jr. challenge. And guys, I'm sorry, but it's just stuck in my mind. Every time I see this picture of George Perry Floyd Jr. being buried, and his daughter Gianna is sitting by his graveside, and she looks at her mom and she asks what to us would be a very simple question: why is my daddy in that hole? Take the George Perry Floyd challenge. Have a great and blessed Sunday morning, September 15th, 2020.